been for me. All of you guys practically know me better than I know myself. Oak Grove is my home. Words cannot express my gratitude for providing this great platform for my life. Thank you.
It can mean a person serving life in prison. In education, of course, it's a different story. It's seen almost as a term of appreciation. Go figure. So Luke is someone who has spent nearly his entire academic life at Oak Grove. And I have spent a couple of years as Luke's high school English teacher, during which time I have come to appreciate many things about this young man, including his unique use of syntax. Luke uses language in unusual ways because he thinks in unusual ways, ways that can be surprisingly insightful. I also know Luke as a fellow musician. Music is Luke's passion, and he is fearless in his drive to follow his musical dreams. A tenacity we can only admire. Luke is going to take a gap year, but before that, he's going to speak to us. Please welcome to the podium Luke Jackson.
Oak Grove's reputation around town is it's the tree hugger school. In some ways that's true, and in most people's minds, being a tree hugger is not a part of an education. But to me, that kind of tree hugger thinking is an indicator of what I've been taught here. It's different. In life, you're surrounded by competitive people, by systems that dictate a rote standard of expectations from students, in that we commonly tend to judge someone's intelligence based on differences like test scores, and especially the colleges we've been accepted into. However, Oak Grove encourages looking beyond those things by placing importance on your individuality. What's more important to me is one's capacity to understand oneself. To know who you are and to own your life is far more important to me. Oak Grove, more than anything, has done this for me. It's easy for someone to say that they know themselves, meaning they know what they like and they dislike. But I understand something essential about myself: music. Some of my earliest Oak Grove memories have been watching the upperclassmen perform at winter gatherings. Music at Oak Grove is what the entire student body does together. It's our second nature. I found that my inspiration continues to grow as a musician, as it is in the school's nature to make music a part of the education. Beginning with the recorder flute in kindergarten, and then on to violin lessons from Leith Douch, an Oak Grove graduate, and finally rehearsing jazz with Rory now. Music is my passion and focus, and I've been provided the resources to shape a path for my future as a musician, providing outstanding support and musical instruction. As I move forward, I can't help but look back on how this place has prepared me for life. The school is very small, and because of this, we have more intimate opportunity to inquire, openly and often. Let me explain. It's easy to think you know someone at this school. Isn't that expected when you see the same 35 people every day? It's also easy to know a name and a face, but it's not easy to really know and trust everyone inward. But without doubt, I consider everyone amongst me at Oak Grove a friend. As I try to understand how this unique phenomenon happens, a few things occur to me. From the early kindergarten years through high school, the kids are all integrated. The campus is set up to promote a sense of community, where kindergartners are right around the corner from high schoolers. On our campus, where there are no concrete pathways, mulch trails become our hallways, and yes, we get to run in those hallways. It's an open space that we like to come to. The students and staff treat each other with mutual respect. As a result of this, there is less competition for attention, and it becomes everyone's nature to learn to admire individuals' talents and characteristics, instead of outdo them. I wasn't given a letter grade until high school because the people watching me develop were interested in what I knew and enjoyed, as opposed to what I didn't know. At Oak Grove, my weaknesses as a student haven't been areas for me to avoid, but instead, they're opportunities for intellectual growth. When it came time to write the speech, I didn't know where to start, so I started at the beginning. I couldn't dig through the 13 13 years of memories to find something important to talk about. So instead, I decided to visit the very room where it all began. Stepping into the preschool classroom was a refreshing experience that helped me understand why I love this school. I could try to tell you all about how wonderful Oak Grove is compared to other public schools in this valley, but the truth is, I've been here my whole life. The friends I made in East's preschool class still remain my friends today. In fact, 2 of them, I'm proud to say, have been along for the journey, Kristen and Gemma. It's been such a spectacular privilege to have known you guys since we were toddlers, and to now be able to share this special evening together. As my life turns towards unknown chapters, and as the experiences I had as a toddler, a kid, and a teenager at Oak Grove will surely diminish, I feel confident knowing I trust my own process in life, not a formula that I was conditioned to memorize. Krishnamurti initiated something that he believed would build an educational community that reaches beyond traditional boundaries of one word answers, and he succeeded. As much as this school has been my community for my education, it has also been a community for my family. Mom, you knew. You chose the school the moment you came up the driveway, and although it was much too little to voice my 2 cents about it, you trusted your intuition, knowing I loved the school. And Hank, you paved the way for me. You've always been 2 grades above me, blazing the trail and allowing me to feel like a pack member. Your gentle personality and your wisdom have been an inspiration to me. Grandma and Grandpa, you've contributed outstanding support, showing up to every school event without fail. I truly love you guys. Dad, I can always count on you to carry me through the rough patches. Your encouragement and your uplifting advice have helped me succeed as a person. To Katie and Ruby, I feel so close to you guys, yet unfortunately we live so far apart. It's difficult to bear the distance between our families, but you guys always make me feel so warm and welcome at home. And lastly, to the entire Oak Grove faculty, in many ways it's been just as long of a journey for you guys as it has been for me. All of you guys practically know me better than I know myself. Oak Grove is my home. Words cannot express my gratitude for providing this great platform for my life. Thank you.